Good morning or good afternoon. And just a quick note about something that's been paramount in my mind and heart over the last 9, 10, 11 months, but pretty much the last 10 years, 11 years. Basically, since my first demyelination in 2011 and the diagnosis of multiple sclerosis in late 2020, early 2021. The National MS Society is a collective of passionate individuals who want to do something about MS now, to move together towards a world free of multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is comprised of unpredictable and often disabling flare-ups of the central nervous system. Such flare-ups disrupt the flow of information within the brain and between the brain and the body. The National MS Society is the largest private funder of MS researchers in the world, investing more than $1 billion to date. MS stops people from moving, but the National MS Society exists to make sure that MS doesn't. To contact the National MS Society, please call 1-800-344-4867. Once again, 1-800-344-4867, or go to their website at nationalmssociety.org. Thank you. Thank you to all of you who have donated money to this amazing organization. In addition to that, thank you to all of you who have gone to the National MS Society's website and learned more about multiple sclerosis, but also demyelination. It touches me and over the 1 million people in this country that have multiple sclerosis in so many ways, and we appreciate all of you. And on that,
it's time to talk.
On this rainy night, all I could think about is to have a conversation about anything and everything while wearing a mask and holding a staff. This is the Venture Forward BF Talks. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, and welcome to VF Talks. I am someone who personifies the word John and name John, and that guy back there, that cantankerous Triceratops who thinks he's a T-Rex, is a gag we've been running for the last 14 months. It's just truth. How you doing all over Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch? It's good to see all of you, even through a mask and holding a staff, because what's with the joke, right? It's Halloween. I'm going to do that. Who wins the door prize? That would be Marilyn. Marilyn says, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday with the waves and the purple hearts. Enda Trading over on YouTube says hi from Ireland. Hi to you. Hope you're doing well this evening or early morning. Jamie on YouTube says hi. I say hi right back. And we also have Rich, who says happy Friday, Marilyn, and happy Friday to all of you. I hope you're doing well today, Rich. Wow, I'm trying to go through this very quickly because I don't have as much oxygen as I usually do. All of this for a joke. I'm doing this for the viewing audience. Oh, God. Austin says, oh my God, it's my favorite song. Yeah, it's a great theme song. I enjoy that. Jaden on YouTube says hello. Let's see. Rich says, reminds me of Blur. Jamie says, oh my God, I love the mask. Hee hee hee. Do you love it now? Ah. And it comes with a voice too. It's great. Why aren't you wearing a costume? This is my normal everyday fodder, isn't it? Sarah, it may be JV, it may not be. You know what? You know who may know this question? You may know who knows this answer as I screw up every single word. That would be Matt Haas, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Beelzebub. How are you?
I'm doing great. I don't know what the hell I was thinking wearing this and holding this.
Totally. Hey, look, that staff you have is on point. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
That is wicked cool.
Look at it. Look at my staff.
Oh, I would not mess with anyone with that staff.
No, it's got a little bit of weight to it.
All the better to clunk people over the head.
That's right. Pow. Sarah says, Matt, how are you doing this Halloween weekend?
Oh,
fine, sir.
I am in my element. I love Halloween. Doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I got to see my son. He's in college, but we did the old FaceTime. I helped him with something he needed help with. I don't get to see him much, but when I do, it always puts me in a good mood. So, I'm doing great. Making content. I'm kicking butt, and I'm taking names. How are you, John? Let me know how you're doing.
I'm suffocating, but I'm doing great.
Well, anytime you're ready to stop that shtick, you know
it's funny, and some of the people in this audience would understand us. Yes, this morning I went to spin class because that's what I do on Friday mornings, but I also do it on Saturday mornings as well. And the spin instructor says, wear a costume. And I thought she was joking. And half the people who took the class this morning were wearing costumes. And I felt that maybe I was a bit underdressed. Because I was dressed as, I don't know, someone who goes to gym for a spin class. So thinking about this and talking to a couple people, it's like, what can I do? What can I say? Well, certainly I'm going to wear a mask. So I'm wearing a mask. And certainly a little bit of a staff or a scepter would probably be a good idea. And here it is here. And maybe there's part of me that thinks, well, maybe I do the formalized version of the devil and I dress up in a suit to a spin class. That thought's still in my mind. It'll be a game time decision as far as tomorrow. But that's where we are with the Halloween costume for tomorrow. And then, of course, Sunday, I will be the formalized Beelzebub, as you said, and I will wear a suit as trick-or-treaters come, and they ask for candy. And this devil will give all the candy, various candy, from the fine people at, get ready, Costco. Costco, one of the official non-sponsors of VF Talks.
You know, I love me some Costco. I was going to head there today. Hi, Sammy.
Sammy says hi. Marcus says hi.
Hi, Marcus. So I was getting ready to go to Costco, but there's only a few days left in this month, and the sales are always at the first of the month. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hold off. So I felt a little bit sad because I think I'm gonna hold off and go after November 1st when there's sales. So.
It's all about the strategy.
Yeah, it is. Did you see my insulated Costco shopping bag I got? Branded Costco branded premium shopping bag?
Now,
I was walking.
did you spend any money for that bag, or was that just given?
No. I was walking and the guy says, "Sign up for a Costco Visa card." I'm thinking, I already have one, duh. And he says, "Or sign up for automatic renewal and you get a free bag." I'm like, "You're talking my language." I'm like, "Here's my card. You swipe that mofo and put me on that plan, and I am in." He starts giving me the spiel. I'm like, "I don't even need it. I'm in."
You had me at cooling bag, tote bag. I was one of the suckers that used to donate money to PBS, and I did it only for the tote bag. So you got my audience.
Wasn't it if you donated like $100,000, they gave you the trolley that went into
Mr. Rogers?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get your own Fred Rogers trolley.
Yeah.
For $100,000.
That went into that imaginary land. What was it called?
The neighborhood, the magical land of make-believe.
Okay, sure.
For 10 points. Sammy reminds us it's almost Christmas time. It's 57 days until Christmas. Thank you, Sammy, for that almanac.
Does everyone know about my Festivus special?
Oh,
December 23rd?
Festivus time, so that'd be 55 days until Festivus.
Yeah. All of you fine people watching can appear on my show like we're doing here. You need a camera and a mic, and you can come on my show, and we air our grievances about technology. So for up to 5 minutes, you can blather on my channel about your problems with, it could be social media, it could be YouTube, it could be video editing, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I did get a sunburn, Marcus.
It's on this channel. Bam.
All things YouTube.
Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you for the program change. I don't know if early watchers here noticed my shining face, my happy face was on the screen alongside John as we rolled into the show, because I am restreaming this on my Awesome Fun Things channel. So we hope to pull in more audience that way.
Looks like Pete Burke has been kidnapped again. Guys, help. Paul has me back, locked in the basement. I snuck a phone. I hope he doesn't see us.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Good
Pete.
luck, Pete Burke. Good luck.
Don't worry. There's room for you here.
Yeah.
How much longer do you think I could carry this stick before I pass out? What's the over-under? Anyone know?
I think I give it 15 more seconds.
15 more seconds? Wow. Thanks for the ringing endorsement there, Matt.
Well, hey, anything for you, brother.
Oh, thank you, bro. Like this has become like a challenge and a half here. Because I'm still holding on to the staff while live streaming, while wearing a mask that's basically limiting my oxygen.
Dear Lord. If anyone's watching from Awesome Fun Things, drop a note in the comments. 10 minutes.
Jamie has a little more faith in me and says 10 minutes. Jamie?
Yep.
I love you.
That's 9 3/4 minutes longer than I guessed.
That's true. Austin says, I think my Halloween costume is the scariest. I dressed up as Sammy today. Oh my God!
Austin.
Really?
That's funny.
Why?
Funny.
Why would you do that? Sammy, why would he dress up like you? Let us know in the comments.
Who knows? Who knows?
Is Pete Burke still alive? Let us know.
I hope so.
And here's Paul. It looks like Paul's alive. Hey, Paul, hang on 1 second. We'll get you on momentarily here.
All right, we're going triple screen here, folks. Buckle up.
Going triple screen. Here we go. And there he is, Paul Burke, ladies and gentlemen, kidnapper of Pete Burke.
What? What's going on? What? I didn't kidnap anybody. Wink.
As they say, viewer discretion is advised. Bullshit.
He was cleared of all charges.
I was cleared of all charges.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, a great defense attorney.
That's true.
How are you,
It's my
Paul?
cousin.
Gentlemen,
What's shaking?
not much. How you guys doing? Happy almost Halloween.
Yeah, it's almost.
Right back at you. We had trick or treat Thursday in central Pennsylvania. We're a little different here in central PA. So trick or treat is over where I live.
Are you serious? Wait, what?
Yes. Trick or treat is the Thursday before Halloween in central Pennsylvania. Yeah. That's how we do it.
Oh, Pete's hiding
Why?
in terror.
Yeah.
Why is
Trick or
that?
treaters were
Is
here
that-
yesterday. It's true.
Wait,
The 28th.
why?
It's just what we've always done. We've always done it this way. I think because it's on a predictable weekday. It's always on a Thursday, which I think is a little easier for people to comprehend and remember year in and year out. But I don't know. I'm not a township commissioner. I don't really know the reason. I just know it always is
weird.
on Thursday.
Wouldn't it make more sense to have it on a Friday? I mean, if that's what if
I
gotta
would
talk to
think.
this township, because then you can like stay out late and you're like, I can sleep in. It's the kids. They're like, I don't have school tomorrow.
But if you're an adult, then you can go to the parties on the real Halloween day. If
Sunday.
Halloween falls on a Saturday or if it falls on a Sunday, you can.
After church,
Got
you can
it.
go to a Halloween party and
so
dress
your
up like the
township
devil.
your township doesn't care about the children. The parents are like, we want our own time. We want to get the hell away from these children.
Yes, the township prioritizes trash pickup, parents, and then children are last.
Bottom of the list.
Well, if sometimes Halloween can be considered a real trash pickup, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
But I'm
Yeah, look at all this trash I have
boy.
here.
Oh, mama.
Did you
It's
guys
a
get a
half
lot
a
of
bag.
trick-or-treaters?
I'm giving it away. I can't have it in the house.
How many trick-or-treaters did you have, Matt?
41.
Matt.
And that was
41.
only in an hour and a half because I shut the doors at the last half hour. I gypped the last half hour because I was doing the Mind Equals Blown show on Brenda G's Designs channel. So in an hour and a half, I had 41 youngins getting candy from me.
Sarah screams
Sarah!
pull. And
Sarah!
Jamie calls you P-Money because you're P-Money in the house.
Money on the house. What's up, Jamie? Hello.
Hi. You think it's JV. It's just a guy underneath a mask holding a staff.
So, Matt, I gotta ask: Did you hear the little knock knocks of children on your door, and did you just ignore them, or did you shout at them, "Children, I am doing things"?
I unleashed my 9-pound dog on them.
Did you shout, "Hey, come check out my YouTube channel," and just slide a little card underneath the door?
Yeah,
All
they got
52 of my channels. Here they are.
What's
they
up,
all
Mario?
got business
Hey,
cards.
Mario,
up
how are
here.
you, man?
See me on Awesome Wood Things. No, Paul, the protocol is to turn off your lights and then they don't knock on your door. You have to have your outside lights on. So the outside lights go off and the door shuts and locks. No one knocks after that. But it had significantly trailed off. I will say this one little three-year-old came up dressed as Mario from Super Mario. Donkey Kong, Mario from Nintendo. And his dad was dressed as Luigi and the mom was dressed as Bowser. It was the cutest thing.
All things Halloween.
And since
pretty adorable.
Mario was a 3-year-old and obviously the dad was a full-size adult, he looked like mini Mario. Because on New Super Mario Brothers 2, you could eat the mini mushroom and he gets even super teeny tiny.
Pretty adorable.
Trust me.
Jamie says no. Matt, give them full-size candy bars.
I did. Everyone got a full-size candy bar and a fistful of the fun-size candies like this. Which I have a big problem with the term fun size, because nothing smaller should be fun. The bigger ones should be fun. Like the 5-pound chocolate bars, that should be the fun size in my
That
opinion.
is a fun size.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, but
And
I
then-
am the full candy bar size, the full size candy bar house for sure.
And then I'd be the one that goes to Costco saying the 5 pound size is not as fun as I thought it was going to be. We need like a 10 pound sort of bar or something.
I know. Look what Edna wrote. He said, "All things Halloween." Now, see, when you
Yeah.
tempt me with multiple channels, I often make new channels just by recommendations like this. So please be careful of your teasing recommendations, because I'm just crazy enough that I might start a new
Don't
channel.
forget all things Arbor Day, all things Flag Day,
All
there-
things cousin twice removed day.
right?
Always very popular.
All things Yom Kippur. There's that.
I have a new show, a new show title I can run by you too if you're interested.
Can I do it with my mask on?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So the
Hey,
the
Marcus.
pattern I have is awesome blank things, awesome fun things, awesome wood thing. You see how it goes? But I want to do a show just about all awesome things. So it's going to be called Awesome Things.
Awesome things.
Yeah.
Austin says that he tells his 5-foot friend that she's not short. She's fun sized. Austin having a way with the ladies.
I feel like telling a woman she's fun sized is could be problematic, depending.
Awesome seasonal things. A new one out of Austin's mouth. Awesome harassment things. That's a good one.
Some harassment things. That sounds very silly.
Awesome double entendre things. That would be a
That's
fun
right.
show.
Awesome entendre things.
Double entendres, yeah.
Fun sized. Your 5-foot friend is fun sized. Let that sink in for a second. Austin also says, "Wow, guys, look who's being more mature. The 17-year-old is more mature than you three." Well, Austin, when you get to be our age, you end up doing this sort of thing. So think about it. The more you know.
My mind is still stuck
You're
at
very
17
close.
years old. I still
right.
think and do things as if I'm 17. I swear to God.
Austin, don't forget, you're talking to one person that's wearing a devil's mask holding a staff on Halloween. So, I mean, we're not dealing with, the brain trust over here. I mean,
No. I have 80s toys all over my.
that's right. He's got He-Man over there, and he's got Skeletor around the corner, and Paul's got 10 cats. I mean, what do you want?
What? Yeah. What? Those things sound like adults?
Come on.
Come on.
Jamie says, "I'll always be a kid at heart." That's right,
There
Jamie.
you go.
And Marilyn says, "Me to Matt, the big candy bar, the best insurance you can have when you have kids in your neighborhood. They all love you."
Well, I felt like going on Nextdoor and saying, "Look, I have too much candy. Come to this specific address, and I will hook you up." And I didn't drop that marketing blurb on Nextdoor.
Jamie says, "You don't mature when you grow up. It's all a lie." That's absolutely the truth.
That
Austin,
is-
get ready
that
for the
is
big
true.
failure coming up. And then Sarah says, "Austin, people say that to me, and then I go up on tiptoes and slap them." See?
Sarah would slap. I no doubt about it.
Even a person with a mask on. And then Austin says, "Yeah, who's wearing the mask?" Yeah, that's me. Someone who didn't celebrate Halloween for the last 17 years, who's decided now to start celebrating it again. So, think that.
What is that? Is that cane from? It looks like Is that a D&D cane that you use on a campaign, or is that a Game of Thrones? It's got a very Game of Thronesy sort of.
It feels very
vibe
Game of
to it.
Thronesy, and I hold this and I feel like yelling for Dracarys. So maybe it is a GOT thing. I don't know. Dracarys! Maybe.
Speaking of celebrating Halloween, I was cutting through Harrisburg on my way home, and I noticed Stocks on Second, which is a bar there, has a costume contest tomorrow. $500 prize. John, I think you could take it.
You think? Think I got a shot at this?
Yeah, your costume is tight.
Me and Rex? Rex, I got a chance to make some money.
500 ducats.
Well,
Let's
hot
go.
dog. Now I turn into 50 speak. Well, that's a cat's meow.
Hey there, sir. Looking pretty fancy there.
Well, thank you very much, kind sir.
Yeah.
I'm dressed like the devil tonight.
I love the 1920s talk. I don't know what it is about it.
Sarah says, Austin, or I'm perfect size to kick you know where. You're darn straight. You're darn straight.
Oh yeah. Sarah's net
Ladies,
size.
don't do that. I mean, only do it if you have to do it.
Don't do that.
Don't do it just for funsies.
Don't do it, but in a way, do it. You know what? Do it. See? Took the mask off for a second. There you go. You got my endorsement and everything.
That's going to be one of Sarah's new videos where she says, "You live a minimalist lifestyle, get rid of one of those balls."
That's right.
She just punches guys in the nuts.
a new nut taps channel from Sarah.
Just swinging hard, and then she says, "You're welcome."
You're welcome.
And they collapse.
For the nut tap.
Not funny.
A new
Not funny.
downsizing, living a minimalist life.
Oh God. Austin said there was a guy at my school who got kicked in the area and he actually lost one of them. Well, you see, Austin, that's what happens when you run your mouth. The more you know.
Wait, he lost both of them? Oh, one of them.
He lost one of them.
Got it.
Yeah.
He got the other back at 5 easy payments and whatnot. It was terrible. Sarah says, I'm a Snickers, essentially. And that's why it's called Small Changes.
Crazy.
I'm really taking this mask thing too far, aren't I?
You enjoy it. I think you've really found yourself. It is. Hey, here's the thing. When you're talking through that mask, isn't it like a very unique experience? There is something like when you put on a mask, like I've taken classes where you do like mask work and stuff. It's very transformative. Like it really puts you in a different mindset.
I feel transformed to this very confusing live streamer. So there you go. It's good times for everybody.
Maybe I'm being too dramatic. But if you ever get a chance, take a mask class. Take a mask class. Do mask work. It's interesting.
I got a question for you, John. So
Sure.
Wearing that
Should I wear the mask for this? Oh, I'll take it off.
No, wear the mask. For
Okay.
it.
Okay. Back on.
Do you feel a bit embarrassed? Because
No.
I mean, you lost a fiddle contest to some hillbilly down south.
Oh God. Oh my God. Also, why the hell am I wearing glasses? Let me take them off. Okay, that's better. That'd be better for my eyes, actually. Yeah, that was a very tough contest. There you go. Now it's Mask Friday.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you?
Do not fail me again. I went to take a picture with Darth Vader at an event, and I went to do the selfie, and the camera failed, and I had to change a setting, and he says, "Do not fail me again." I thought it was perfect.
Austin says he had this debate in class. Is there a difference between left tricks and right tricks? I think there is. Right tricks is so much better. Oh, you know. You learned that at 13 years old, actually. Jamie says never too far. Thank you, Jamie. I got a friend in this audience. It's great. Marcus says it's because it's the right one, Austin. And then Rich says, way to go, Matt. Devil goes down to Georgia on Sunday. Yeah. The alcohol's good.
He'll be doing his show on Mixcloud on Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Check it out.
Shameless plug.
You know,
Shameless plug.
You know one song he's going to play. Yeah. Devil Went Down to Georgia. See, when I went to Rock and Bowl, they would always play Devil Went Down to Georgia. I thought that was so cool.
Austin thinks the right one had more water and less caramel. Well, you could see a doctor about that, you know.
Less water, wafers, all sorts of things.
Jamie says don't eat Twix.
For those
Is that
wondering
like
about
Jamie,
Twix,
you don't eat Twix, or people shouldn't eat Twix? Because I'm okay if you don't eat Twix, but listen, you do you, Jamie. I'm supportive of it, but I gots to get me a Twix. That sounds delicious.
I definitely didn't say water, I said wafer, Austin says. Of course, I'm trying to see through this mask and I don't have my glasses on. So this is the best I could do with the reading here. Austin says Twix is the best candy.
Twix is good.
well, that's a very personal choice.
Oh, man. Goldenberg's peanut chews. That's the candy of choice, as I've alluded to on your Facebook page, Matt. Goldenberg's peanut chews.
Juji fruits are the best candy.
Austin says, I take that back. Mini Kit Kats are the best candy.
Hey, a Reese's peanut butter cup is way up there.
You know what doesn't get any love, and I just realized nobody's mentioned it in a long time, is Skittles. Skittles don't get a lot of love. I love
Taste the
Skittles.
rainbow.
They have far less carbs than most other candies. Now, they still have a lot, but they have less.
Tasting
So
the
I haven't-
rainbow.
I have been eating Skittles, yeah.
Rich says the right one's crunchier. Ask Sarah. We're talking Twix, right? Yeah. There you go.
I will also say the nice thing about a good thing of Skittles is that they're so small, so you feel like you're getting a lot in one package, because you are, numerically. A Reese's peanut butter cup is great, but you're only getting 2. So if you're into the numbers game, I feel like Skittles, you feel like you're getting more.
Jamie doesn't eat Twix because she can't have gluten. She misses Twix and Kit Kat.
Well, then, Jamie, have you ever experienced the bliss that are Oreos? They're vegan. I think they're gluten-free, if I'm not mistaken.
Jamie says, I'm a Reese's cup. I'm reading it right with bad glasses and all. No glasses, that is.
See this?
Jamie also says, Juju fruit if you want to get a chiseled chaw.
Exactly. You've just described the good parts of that candy. I love it.
I get the jaw building also with a good, like, half-frozen thing of Milk Duds. You really got to work it
Milk
with your mouth.
Duds.
You really got to get in there.
Or if you're trying to get through a jawbreaker.
Well, it's in the
Things
name.
crack fillings.
True.
Sarah says, I'm starting to feel claustrophobic for you, JV. Don't worry. I am claustrophobic, and this has become a test in patience. Thank you for your concern. Much love.
Your audience is
Beelzebub.
concerned for you, John.
Okay. All right. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to get rid of the mask.
Talk amongst yourselves. Phone lines are
Would you
open.
play dramatic? You're becoming you're going from devil to human.
Oh my!
Play some dramatic music.
All right. Okay. Get this. Put this darn scepter down.
It seems like being the devil was a very moist experience.
Very moist. Very moist.
Oh, did you have
Yeah.
to use that term?
Yes. Multiple times. Jamie says, when Oreo came out with gluten-free, I cried tears of joy. It is her favorite cookie. And the graphic should go up there.
They are delicious.
There you go.
You can't get over it. They are very delicious. Goodness.
Did you like the co-host for the last 30 minutes? He's a good guy. He means well. People don't understand him.
Do what thou wilt.
That's right. I think trick-or-treating around here is tomorrow night between 4 and 7 here in Costco. Keeping it local for a second, Paul. Sorry about that.
Oh, so you guys do a modified day and thing too, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a couple counties over from me. Don.
We Californians, we're very, we're very respectful of the day. We're like,
It's a moist experience.
It's Sunday, baby. It's the 31st. Get out there. Get out there and get your candy on Halloween.
Get it early, get it often.
Get it early, get it often.
That's right.
Go to that church event on Saturday. Get your trunk or treats.
Oh, there are a couple of trunk or treats the last couple days.
Oh man, people love them some trunk or treats.
Oh yeah. Jamie says, JV, you finally made it. Yeah, well, here I am.
You know what I should do? I should go to a trunk or treat. So I should line the inside of my car with like a see-through sort of material, but people can't look in. And then, like in Home Alone style, put silhouettes of kids in the window. This might also get me arrested. Put silhouettes of kids in the window, and then go to a trunk or treat and be like, "Oh, little Billy is sick right now." But he wanted me to get him some treats, and then they could be like, "Oh yeah, that's Billy's silhouette. That of course that's Billy." And
sure.
Then you can get a bunch more candy. Now I'll rip it all down before going home, because I'll probably get some officer pulling me over and be like, "Sir, what's
reasonable doubt and suspicion," I think, would be the reason. Yeah.
Sure. Be like, "Search the car, officer. It's just a bunch of children's silhouettes."
Sammy says, I'm doing a Halloween stream tonight, and I have a cameraman.
He's stepping it up there, that Sammy. He's got a whole crew.
Oh, wow. Are they union? Sammy? Rich says, think through it, Paul.
Nope. Shoot first.
No.
Ask for bail later.
Ask for bail. And you can do that through Paul's GoFundMe.
Here's some unsolicited advice. Never tell an officer, feel free to search the car. That's the one sentence you don't want to say.
No. Austin says a whole crew of 3.
All right.
Oh.
Wow. This is a multi-camera operation. That's great. Sammy says next is a second cameraman and a video guy that switches the cameras.
So, control room guy, yeah.
Austin says, Sammy, answer me. Return my calls.
Have your people call my people. We'll do lunch.
So, do you mind if I ask, since Sammy is just letting us all know about his stream? Everybody, be sure to check out Sammy's channel.
Sammy, put the let us know. Let us know. We'll plug
Sammy,
it.
Sammy, what are you doing? What are you doing on your stream tonight? Like, what's making it Halloweeny? Like,
He's giving away $1 million. Rich says, shoot first. That's what R. Kelly said too.
Oh boy, Rich. Oh boy.
No. And I put it up there too. My God.
Rich, let's keep this classy. He's a pervert and gross.
Yeah.
Not you, Rich, but our
Right.
Shoot first meme. That reminds me of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where Frank starts his sentence, and then I started blasting.
The water slide. The water slide with the oh God. The other memorable scene. They said that what's his face had a certain horrible disease that killed many people, and they slid down the water slide, and there was blood in the pool, and he yells. I guess I could say he yelled AIDS, and I love Sunny. It's a great show.
Great show. One of the guys I went to college with put a picture up with the whole cast. He was in California and he was on set. He had some sort of duty there for one show. He was some sort of consultant, and it was cool. I was like, dude.
Was he the day man or was he the night man?
The night man. Charlie Day. I love Charlie Day. I like when he does his conspiracy thing where he's got the string all over the wall with all the
Pepe Sylvia. When he's doing the Pepe Sylvia thing.
What a great show. I
I've
love that show. I think there's a new season on Amazon Prime. I have to check it out.
Yes.
another
Did
season.
Hulu buy it? Somebody like. No, it's
Or maybe it was Hulu.
FXX. FXX.
Yeah, it's their
Whatever
FX, FFX, FXX. They
I
got their
think
FX.
that's.
Yeah, it's
I
Fox.
think
So it
it's
should be Hulu.
Hulu.
Should be Hulu.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen that show since like the 6th or 7th season.
Sarah says, I'm taking my kids to a Halloween night at a theme park. It's all my worst nightmares. Please say your prayers for me.
Oh.
Do they turn out the lights on the roller coaster at the theme park near my house? The last hour, they'll turn off all the lights and you ride the coaster in pitch black almost.
Good luck, Sarah.
With smoke effects
will.
too. Two of the coasters have smoke that you go through. They pump the smokes on the tracks. Crazy. A lot of fun. See if they have king-size milkshakes. Those are fun too.
King size milkshakes are very important. Also, king size concretes. You can get yourself a king size concrete. Well, now you're winning.
So, Sarah, I'm curious: is it your nightmare because you don't like scary stuff, or is it your nightmare because you have a lot of kids and a theme park is packed with people? And I imagine kind of challenging to keep track of all the kids. I'm curious. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of curious which one. What's the fear? Or Sarah, are you like, I don't want to go to bed late. I like to go to bed at 6 o'clock in the evening. And now I have to go to this. Let's go to this goddamn theme park.
Right after Matlock.
Like I've had my 5 p.m. dinner.
That's right.
I'm going to
I
bed.
had early bird and Matlock, and now I can go to bed.
She pops a couple cucumbers over her eyes.
Oh, it's beautiful. Marcus says, I'm sure there would be more nightmares to uncover. Don't worry, Sarah. You got this. And then Austin says, Sarah, are you tall enough to ride the ride? I feel bad. I need to stop making these jokes, but I can't. Wow.
Austin, that's very. You know what you should dress as for Halloween, Austin? Somebody who's sensitive. You son
That's
of a
right.
bitch.
You
Take that. Take that. Boom.
Boom.
No, I'm kidding, Austin. You're
Austin,
very kind.
you're a
a very
great
kind
guy.
person.
Very kind and knows a lot about a lot. Sarah says, I don't like scary things. I don't like crowds. I don't like germs. I don't like losing my kids who are dressed as someone else.
Oh yeah, because you know what you should do? Dress your children as things nobody else would dress as. Like, I don't know. What would a kid never dress as?
My son
Dressed
had
as
a head-to-toe orange jumpsuit, or like the green screen suits that are real tight-fitting. They make them in other colors, and he had one that was completely orange. You won't miss a kid if they're dressed head-to-toe in orange.
Oh, there you go. Dress all your kids as like the rainbow of colors.
Jamie brings a
then
good
just,
point.
like-
Austin, did you just give a speech on anti-bullying? And then there you go. Bullying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jamie, genius point.
Austin
do
says,
you
I mean,
believe
I'm being
what you
Sammy
say?
so close enough. What is wrong with me in capital letters? And Sarah says, the irony is that the theme park is called Dream World.
Ugh, probably like Germland.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Germs everywhere. Gross. Bring a lot of wipes.
A lot of wipes, and Rich says, put them all in Squid Game jumpsuits.
I second
Yep,
that motion.
nobody's dressing as Squid Game this year.
No.
Not a soul.
Oh boy. Marcus says, at least if they are dressed as someone else, no one can tell you lost them.
Look at old Marcus Silver Linings over there.
Marcus winning the points there. Winning the points.
I forget what show I was watching, but a family had like a whole lot of kids. They would have custom shirts, all blue, with a big number on them. And the kids got numbers based on when they were birthed. And they're like, it seems hokey, but you'll get a stranger that says, oh, I saw number 3 over there. Like it cuts down. Because anyway, pro tip if you got big family.
Wait, because they were born in 2003, or they were the third child?
They were the third child. I think I was watching one of
Got
those
it.
shows where the mother had like 7 or 9 children. It was something crazy high, and the kids all had blue shirts with a white one, a white 2, a white, on, and that way if one would wander off, everyone would know who the family is that lost child goes to, it would be obvious.
Sarah put Apple AirTags inside all of their costumes.
Oh my, that's
Good deal.
next level.
I just
That
bought
is-
myself another Apple AirTag. This is the holder for it. I don't have the AirTag yet, but
Oh my God, Sarah, please do an episode of you just tagging your kids.
at least you'll get an alert. This AirTag is no longer in your vicinity because if they wander away from you, it'll yell at you saying your wallet's back in the bus or something like that.
Oh God.
On AirTags, is there an app on AirTags where it's like you can see the movement of where it's going?
Yeah, it's called the Find My app.
Oh my God, Sarah, screen record just your kids running to all areas of the theme park and record that, because that honestly would look pretty cool. Just AirTags running everywhere around the theme park.
And if you could escape the copyright block, if you could play the chase music in Midnight Express as you showed that video, that would be perfect. Just being a director.
Your
Just
kids
being
are gonna love.
It's going to be
reference.
awesome.
Or you can drop in the Wizard of Oz.
Like they were smuggling drugs in Turkey.
Oh.
Sarah says, "Yep," and then I can get it to beep the closer I get to them.
Like aliens. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God,
Yeah.
Sarah,
in the
you gotta
roof.
do a screenshot of you be like, "Oh man, they're all around us. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere."
They're heading straight for us.
Game over, man. Game over.
Sarah, are you? I think Sarah hates that game over. I think she hates that line. I think she hates. I don't know.
I think.
I might be wrong. I might be mixing people up, but I think.
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments, Sarah. Let us know what you hate, so we respect it and never use it again.
That's right. And Austin, we know you're not pro bowling. We know that you're just joking. You're a great guy.
Do we?
Uh oh.
Do we? No, we do.
Uh-oh.
100%
Yeah,
we do.
Austin is a little bit of a shameless plug. Austin's going to give that talk on the show at some point. So yeah, we great presentation, and you certainly have a lot of good comments to say over there.
Edna's logged into 2 channels. Look
Wow.
at that. For giving me watch
Wow.
time over on Awesome Fun Things.
His viewership is my viewership too, and my viewership is his viewership too. And
It counts as 2 separate views as far as YouTube's concerned. We can share the wealth, John.
6 million people watching the show right now. This is exciting. Rich says, "Game over, man." LOL.
He says, "Eat this." He puts the shotgun in the alien and blows its head, and all the acid spills into the tank.
Marcus says, "Everything you write in the comments can and will be used against you in a court of law."
That's true.
Dun dun.
There's a really great. Do you guys watch on Netflix? It's called The Movies That Made Us.
I started
do-
watching a little
Yeah.
bit of that. I didn't
Me
get
too.
through it all. What'd you think of it?
It's great. I mean, they've been doing a lot of them. They just did one on aliens, actually. It's really interesting about Cameron and just kind of the
There's
whole
multiple
process.
episodes?
Yes. So they do. So they have different themes. Like there's like Halloween ones. There's Christmas ones. There's 80s. Yeah, there's a ton of them out there, and they just released a bunch of them about aliens, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Freddy, all that stuff.
Sarah's
Good.
never seen Alien because it's so scary, and she has had living things in her belly.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Ridley
that makes
Scott.
sense because she lives in Australia, and that place is full of tons of weird stuff. So she
Well, it's in
probably got something
Matilda.
from Australia.
Right.
Yeah.
Enda says, "I was just testing, getting echoes. Haha. Echo, echo, echo."
Oh, no, he jumped off. He's not on my channel anymore. That's good. I appreciate the test. I appreciate the view. I appreciate the watch time. Much or as
So
little as
Austin-
you can give me.
So you can stream over here, JV, and then also you can restream this over on your own YouTube. Is that correct?
That's correct. I can give you the link so you can get started doing this midstream if you want.
Yeah. More accurately, if the co-host has a Restream account, they can set it up with the host's permission to
Got
restream
it.
on my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. That's neat.
Rich
Seems like
asks, did they burst through the chest too, Sarah?
No, that's a little personal.
So, yeah, that's bad. Sarah said, I had these weird pregnancy dreams like it was a scene from Aliens.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Oh no, the face hugger. I do like Ridley Scott movies. He did the good Aliens and the Prometheus.
I'm just going to go back behind.
Ridley Scott is a
Oh, do you
brilliant director.
Do you not like Aliens? Plural?
I like Aliens. Yes, the ones Ridley Scott did: Alien and Aliens, Prometheus, and then the other one after Prometheus. What was it called?
Prometheus Bound? Prometheus Unbound? Or I'm thinking of the books.
Yeah. Yeah. So Aliens was James
Antigone?
Cameron after Terminator.
Alien Covenant was the second Prometheus.
Covenant. That's right.
So those four were Ridley Scott directed movies, and he the way he does the storytelling, it's as if you're there. He just engulfs you in the world.
The Nightmare Before Christmas episode of the Movies That Made Us is great, Sarah says.
Yes, that was a really good one. I like that a lot. It's very interesting. Well, that's what I mean, Matt. I was saying Aliens is James Cameron.
Oh, James Cameron. That's well. Which one did Ridley do?
Alien. He did the original.
He did
Weekend at
Alien.
Bernie's.
I thought he did
Yeah.
one other one before Prometheus and Alien Covenant. I thought he did 4 total. Maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Because there's Aliens 3 and then there's Alien Resurrection, which is not great.
No, that was,
Sarah says Tim Burton was kind of a jerk.
but yeah, James Cameron's no joke either. He's a great storyteller as well. He's got a lot of movies under his belt. James Cameron, for sure.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with this new Avatar, because they're like, aren't they filming like 3 of them back to back to back? And I mean, you got to kind of like, I'm doubtful. Like I have no interest in going back to Pandora and Avatar, but with James Cameron's record, I'm like, the guy knows what he's doing. So who am I to think it's not going to be good? Everything he touches, True Lies, everything.
It's like gold.
Did you see the Alita movie he did? James Cameron. It was that what do you call it when you wear the suit with dots and it renders you in the computer, but they're real actors.
The woman, the girl with the big eyes.
Yes. That was.
I think that was Robert Rodriguez, but I think it was Cameron produced. Like I think he had his hands all over it, but I think it was Robert Rodriguez directed.
Okay. Yeah.
It might even been Cameron. I'm gonna look that up. It could be Cameron written, but that was good. They might get. There was talk it might get a sequel, but I don't know if it made enough money.
I like movies. Movies are fun when they're done right.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're so right. Dune was so fun. What a treat that was. What a treat.
Someone gave it a 2-word review, and I think it's so fitting. They're like, "Space Jesus." Well, it's not too far off.
It was so good. It's like one of those, like, when like ever a book is written and people are like, oh, the book is much better. You must go see the book. You must go read the book. This movie feels like people are acting the same way, where they're like, you have to go see it on the big screen because it's amazing on the big screen. If you see it on the small screen, not the same. It's a really great movie on the big screen. I enjoyed it a lot.
Denis Villeneuve read the book as a child, and he followed the page, and he was militant about it. He's like, if it's not on the page, we're not changing it. He tried to make that movie be loyal to the book, and to his credit, he did do it. And the Chalamet, the actor, Chalamet, he said there was only 3 scenes with a green screen. Everything else is practical effects.
We have a
in
Boomax
one
that says,
step.
hello, John. Hello,
Hi, Boo.
Boomax.
That's wild.
Big fan.
Hey, what's up,
And they
Boomac?
greenlit production for Dune 2. So the second half of the first book is going to come out as a movie.
That's good.
And he's going to drink the
Rich says it was a great film.
yeah. I know all about Dune. It is a complex story, and it the whole takeaway of the 6-book series is don't trust those in power. Like that is the undercurrent of that whole saga is people in power are not what you think they are.
So speaking of, what about the Facebook meta? Segue.
That seems
the
so
segue.
hokey. So hokey. Mark Zuckerberg has been big on this virtual reality kick because they got the goggles that are branded with Facebook. What are they called?
Oculus
Rift crap,
Rift.
whatever they are.
They're fun. I have an Oculus. I enjoy it.
Well,
So it is fun.
AR is the path forward. VR,
It's all about the augmented reality.
I'm not betting on VR at all. Augmented reality. That has practical uses beyond video games. But,
Jamie says you mentioned your segue. Haha.
what was the social network that was a 3D world? What was that called?
Metaverse?
No.
Ready Player One.
No, it was around the time MySpace was a thing. That there was a virtual
Prodigy?
3D world.
Oh, yeah. You could buy land and sell land, and it's still a thing. I don't remember what it's called,
Because
but
I
I was
remember
shocked to find out. Second Life.
Second Life.
Second Life, that's it.
Second Life.
Because World of Warcraft players would have meetings in Second Life to plan their attacks, to plan the game strategy, and then they would all go into World of Warcraft, and it was like a weird use case.
Sarah asks, True Life?
Yeah.
I've never heard of True Life, but now I'm curious. Is that a thing? Is that like a Second Life?
So
Clone?
how is what Mark Zuckerberg pitched different than Second Life? That's my question. Audience, let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
Phone lines are open.
Let us know in the comments.
444.
So here's a question.
Coffee talk.
Okay.
I have so I'm thinking, because I agree with you, Matt. So I think AR, I like. So here's the thing. I like the idea of AR. You like the idea of AR. I wonder if it's because we're older, that we came from a world before computers, that we like the idea of returning to a place that has merged computer and the real world. But the younger generation, like maybe old Zucks has his pulse on the younger generation, and they don't, pardon my language, give a shit about the real world, and they want to go full immersive. Like let's leave all this bullshit behind. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just wondering if it's older people who are more interested in AR. I wonder if it's older people who are interested in AR, but the youngers are like, yep, put me in a world. I don't give a shit.
Rich says, funny you mention it. On UK TV tonight, they put the Zuckerberg intro audio with a Kermit picture, and it looked better than the original video, LOL.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Paul, who knows how this would shake out? But I mean, stepping away from
it'll probably be a little bit of both too, like a little bit AR, a little bit of meta. So
tomato. Let's call the whole thing off.
We'll see. Let's see what the market decides.
Yeah.
But I think what's interesting, I will say this, like I think we get so consumed about talking about, is it augmented reality is better than the full immersive world, and it's like we get caught up in that discussion, and then like the discussion, like, is this even beneficial for us to do? It's like we get so caught up in like the comparison.
I think you have to define better. Like better could mean something completely different.
What you also have to define, Matt, is fraud. You have to define fraud. When we start talking augmented reality, the propensity of fraud escalates through the roof. Not only from IP, but also from document management, also from, you name it, fraud.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah.
As these new ways to communicate roll out, people will always exploit them.
I mean, right now, a deep fake is a funny thing to look at, but God only knows how many times deep fake can be used for nefarious purposes.
You know what the first thing that's successful on any new technology? This is embarrassing to say.
Hello, world? No, I'm just saying.
Porn. Fax machines.
Yeah.
Fax machines. When fax machines came out, there were porn sites that would fax
People
you
were
it.
jerking off on top of them.
Oh, that thermal paper. Oof.
World Wide Web.
Oh boy, hit those numbers again.
Oh, boy.
Doing it for me.
Put some naughty stuff on it.
That's right.
So,
I got
when this
chased from the
metaverse
thermal
comes out,
paper.
the first successful use case. It's always that.
Facts dirty.
Facts dirty to me, Jamie says. Oh, God.
The one Aerosmith song says, "Teach you how to fax in the mailroom, honey. This my sassafras." That came out when faxing was just starting to be a thing. I think if you look at what year did that come out? That was when I think that came out like 3 years into the fax craze.
Marcus asks a really good question. Is this really Paul Burke or is this a deep fake? And then Rich says, that's how they invented Tipex.
Only the real Paul would know that he owns 4 cats. No, that's not true. A lot of other deep fake would know that as well. I don't know how I can prove myself, Marcus. I don't know how I can prove myself.
Is it like Scooby-Doo where we could take the mask off of you and it's like I would have gotten away with it, or if you're meddling kids? Is it like that?
Exactly. You know what I heard is actually a big concern about deep fakes is deep fake audio, because so many people can call. You can like call and get things and trigger events and stuff just through your audio. I mean, Descript is pretty impressive, and they're like, you pay $20 a month to get that sort of deep fake going.
Jamie says deep fake scares the shit out of her, haha. And then Sarah says chiseled Burke deep faking Paul Burke. And then Joe says love in an elevator, 1989.
Joe Fazzolari, that's
Joe winning over on YouTube. Thank you, bro.
How are you, Joe?
Rich takes the mask off to reveal Pete Burke.
There's so many. There's Chiseled. There's Pete. There's so many Burkes running around.
There's Penelope Burke.
Penelope Burke.
Right.
So many.
Penelope. That would be a good name for a daughter that you would have, Paul.
Penelope Burke.
Penelope Burke. Has a nice cadence
Penny.
to it.
Penny's a good short name. Penny's a fun name. I think Penny's a great name.
Too.
Penny Amanda Burke.
Well, I think Penny is just short for Penelope. So I think Penelope, you start with Penelope. So you have that as an option for the kid. And then you just short it to Penelope.
And if you're not sure of the gender, how about Penelope Ezekiel Burke?
Yeah. Or Penn. Penn for, other child's named Teller.
Right. Got a magician going on there. It's great.
A magician family.
That's right. Got a Vegas show. Without question.
Anyone see Penn and Teller in Vegas? They got a good show. I saw them once.
Aye.
That'd be cool. That sounds fun.
They let you up on stage to inspect the gear before the show. You can file them and get inside the wooden box and move the hinges and spin it around. It's fun.
Penn is absolutely an inspiration because he lost a massive amount of weight too. He lost 150, 160 pounds, Penn?
Mm-hmm. And they talk to everyone after the show. They're out in the lobby, and they'll stay there until everyone clears out. They'll take pictures, and you sit there. Not everyone does that. I think that's cool. Like, if I'm a celebrity, like, that's what I want to do. I don't want to blow anyone off.
That's very
Right
cool.
now, I'm only internet famous.
29 channels. No, oh, Easy's now saying, what? No Halloween costumes, gents? I mean, did you not see the open? I mean, put that back on. There you go. Is that better?
Do not fail me again.
Do you want me to suffocate for the rest of the show? I can do that. It's fine. Here you go. Hello, everybody.
And
Welcome back to VF Talks.
Join the dark side.
And buy me a coffee.
Buy Rex a coffee.
Buy Rex a coffee, and then buy me a coffee too. I am your overlord. Easy says, what an improvement. Bah ha 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 ha. That's a 7 har with a ba in front of it. Going back to that scoring system. And Marcus says, if Matt is a celebrity, just ask him to go for a taco with you. That's a great promotion. I like that.
You don't have to twist my arm to eat tacos.
That's right.
I love me some tacos.
Tacos. It's what's for dinner, and breakfast, and lunch, and second meal, and fourth meal.
Choco tacos for dessert.
Choco tacos. Love choco tacos.
I love me some choco tacos. Did you ever have a choco taco?
Aye.
those are good.
Heaven. Little crunchy pieces of heaven.
Little crunchy pieces of heaven. That's what they called me in high school.
Little crunchy pieces.
Because it's so untrue. It's the, you know what, Paul? You're absolutely right. It's the mask. I put the mask on and it's like gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
That's, yeah.
See, not only, John, are you Satan, you're sexy Satan. So I appreciate that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
On the extra mile there.
Oof.
Thank God. Thank God I'm not the only person thinking it. I feel better.
Hoppa hoppa. Easy says, I remember Halloween days in the early 80s putting dog poop in paper bags and lighting it on fire and running. Because nothing says, hi, how are you? Than, lighting poo on fire on someone's doorstep. Lighting poo on fire on someone's doorstep.
That's so gross. Now it'd be like such a big TikTok meme. Oh, be sure to hashtag leave the stinky shoe. Light it on fire,
Rich,
baby.
I'm not going to forget your comment. I could play a fiddle. It may take me a few years, but I can play a fiddle. Easy says, watch Tim stump it. There you go. Oh! Marcus with a super chat. Thank you, Marcus.
Oh,
Thank you for the super chat, Marcus. I'll take my mask off for that. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Drop a
Marcus?
like on the channel, please.
Marcus, you've never found a live stream you weren't willing to drop cash on. Like, what a man.
He's a good guy, that Marcus.
He's a great guy. Marcus, you're a fantastic guy.
What a mighty good man.
Easy says, I was hiding in the woods across the street at BCFB trailer court. Oh, good. Why don't you give your exact address, too, so we can have it send out a police crew and stuff.
I'm actually gonna Google search BCFP and see what turns up. I'm very curious.
Be afraid.
Be very afraid.
Just a heads up, I got about 15 more minutes in me, gentlemen.
That sounds good.
Oh, well, it's okay. I know you can go longer than that. BCFP.
What's the verdict, Paul, with the acronym?
Well, there's a few things. You got your San Leandro, California, Ball Trailer Court Apartments.
Okay.
Then you're looking at your northern. Yeah, no, I think it's San Leandro.
Sarah says that's what she said. That's right. Well done, Sarah. 10 points for you.
Nice job, Sarah.
Rich says, just leave that right there. LOL. We're going to take this down to forensics.
Boy.
And Matt, you are correct. So James Cameron wrote Alita, Battle Angel, and all the advertisements, they are. It is so funny how they did not want to mention Robert Rodriguez's name. They're like, from the producer of Titanic and Avatar. Like Robert Rodriguez had to feel like, well, come on, guys, I'm a big deal.
You know him
This
from
is
9 episodes of Law and Order.
Oh my gosh.
Easy says, I was on acid on Halloween once, and I was dressed up as Jason and had a real machete, and I heard a loud crash, and I walked to the accident scene, and here was this pickup truck ran into a light pole.
Yeah, try explaining that one. I didn't have anything to do with this accident, officer. Dressed up as Jason near the crime scene.
No idea.
Crazy.
Either that or one of the cast members from Clockwork Orange. Either way, not a good look. Not a good look. Easy says
Had a real machete? Why were you doing the real machete?
the guy in the truck lifted up his head drunk and quite dazed, and when he saw me, his eyeballs grew big and he screamed.
And that was the last sound he ever made.
That's right.
Tragic.
Unsolved mysteries. Solved.
Get the
Poor
defibrillator
cracky
out.
case.
Right. Easy also says, I was nuts, Paul.
Sounds like it.
I appreciate the honesty, Easy.
True that. Oh, so Easy says, so I walked away after he screamed and wondering what was his problem. His problem. His problem.
Why is he freaking out over there?
That's right. It's a flesh wound. What are you talking about?
Why do you stop screaming? And why is my machete so bloody? So many questions.
Got lots of wonderful stories. Easy.
Why can't I remember the last 2 hours?
And you can buy them in his new book, Easy Murders a Country. Buy it where paperbacks are sold. Also available
Easy,
on
if
Kindle.
you ever, Easy, you could definitely write like a memoir called Easy Living.
That's right.
I don't want to tell you how to live your life easy, but you could.
It'd be easy like a Sunday morning, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, you should be a life coach.
Don't give me any
Wouldn't that be
ideas, JV.
fun?
Easy says. Easy like a Sunday morning. Easy drunk in danger, Easy says.
I'll be sure to get the website, Paul Burke Life Coaching.
Yeah.
My motto is, we're going to get to the effing bottom of this.
We're going to get to the effing bottom of this. Mother.
I'll help you get your shit together. Paul Burke.
Get it together.
What about that life coach you do on the thing with the thing, Paul? That life coach, you know, the thing, the life coach that's not you, but it is you, but it's not you.
Oh, yeah. Turner Stone?
Turner Stone.
Turner Stone. Oh, hey, it's me, Turner Stone. Yeah, I need to do a few more of those. I got some ideas. They're very silly.
I gotta go to Maine here.
Right, well,
What wrong?
Going to
I'm
me.
making. There you go. This is my life coaching advice. This is the first and last session you'll get from me. Right there.
Do what you want and ignore haters.
That's it. That's the secret to happiness, everybody. Now give me $1,000 for your consulting fee.
Boom. Boom.
That's a T-shirt, by the way. You can buy that shirt with that on it, if you want.
It's available
Oh.
now.
Here we go. BCFP, British Columbia Forest Products. The sawmill owned a trailer court years back. If you had that on your entry card, you're a winner.
That's a long shot question right there.
That's a long shot question. What is this? Few? Oh wait, he says, I've done that, Matt, and everyone hated me and I became lonely. Oh,
You might need a second session of Haas life coaching, so be sure and book that, and we'll get you straightened out.
Hostensity.
See, you're supposed to ignore the haters. So if everyone hated you, then you ignore everyone.
I mean, we can have a 3-hour block of just life coaching. 5
Well,
days
that's all
a
I
week.
got for you right there. That
Yeah.
would be my only contribution.
I would watch your daily live stream for life coaching, followed by mine, followed by Paul's.
Oh, okay. So we'll do like a triple episode.
Well, yeah, 5 nights a week because it's her channel.
That's a lot of content.
It's a lot of content.
So yesterday we talked about do what you want and ignore haters. Today we're going to talk about doing what you want and ignoring haters. That's all
And
I got.
tomorrow, get ready for this. We're going to talk about doing what you want and ignoring haters. It's a special 2-parter. Stay tuned. It'll be fantastic. Easy says, I know needs straighten out, buddy. LOL. So we can have fighting on the show, too. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
May involve flaming poo. May involve a machete. May involve 17-year-olds saying that 3 adults can't be immature. It could be all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But we're doing it for you, our audience. The best audience in the world. Love all of you. Here on the life coaching triple play. Easy says, if I had any balls, I come on there with yous and have a good laugh. I mean,
Well, Easy, one of these weeks you should do it.
Yeah, and then Easy, you should actually do an episode of the main show as well because you have an incredible story. So we could do the serious life coaching, and we could do the yuck yucks, and you got both. You got both shows nailed. Sarah says, I really enjoyed your stream yesterday, JV. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. It was,
That was
you
the
know,
advocate show?
what was that?
Was that the show with the be your own advocate topic?
Yeah, so being your best advocate. So Tuesday we talked about the importance of therapy, and then Thursday we were talking about being your best advocate.
Mm.
I don't think I'm a good advocate because I just stuff my face with tacos, and I don't think that's healthy.
That's the best thing you could do.
Oh, well then I take that back.
Yeah, that's that's a 3-parter right there.
Every problem I face, I'm like, can it be solved with tacos? That's
Yes,
the first thing I ask myself.
yes, it can.
Seems to be working out good so far.
Yeah, I mean, look, you a lot of things can be solved with a taco. Sarah says I watched you on the big screen, so I couldn't comment. Oh,
It's okay.
that's okay. I'm glad you watched, Sarah, though. I appreciate that. I appreciate
We
you.
can sense that you're watching on the big screen. We're tuned in.
I there are very few episodes. I shouldn't say it. There are a lot of episodes during the entire series where I felt, that was some really important content, and I really felt that from yesterday's show. Last night's show was really, really solid. So, if you get a chance to watch Venture Forward, Thursday night's episode, I think it was 314. Take a look at it. It was really good.
That's a good feeling walking away, feeling
Yeah.
like you're doing good work. That's a good feeling.
That was an hour and 10 minutes of good information because there's so many parallels between how you would look at in the financial world versus the mental health world versus the physical health world. And there are a lot of isomorphisms across all three and how it really talks to the same story pretty much.
Hmm.
Sarah said, well, that's where all the stars go on the big screen. Oh, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate you. Big time. Rich says, to everyone else that's considered a normal size screen, Sarah. Well, that's cold, Rich. Any big so you got to go in like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. What, you got any big plans tonight, Matt?
Tonight, not tonight, but I have big plans tomorrow.
Nice. We definitely need to do Fogo again sometime soon.
Let's make it happen.
And Paul, we need to do Fogo because that didn't happen yet.
Did not happen.
No,
It's got to.
it's gotta, like soon.
Yeah.
I love the meat sweats.
That'd be fun.
That's you could isolate that and you have fun for days. I love the meat sweats.
What were we eating, John? That was the spicy sausage. What was that called?
Oh, the linguiça. The linguiça was phenomenal, and
Chef's
just
kiss.
oh, incredible stuff. You know, Easy says, "Oh, what sweats? A meat sweats. The amount of meat you eat causes you to sweat because you eat all that meat because it's so flame broiled good and top sirloin, bottom sirloin, how special, linguiça, bacon wrapped filet, bacon wrapped chicken. I can keep rattling them off if you want. It's fine. Beef rib, pork rib, all of that." Sarah says, I think my TV's bigger than me. And Ingy, how you doing? She says, happy Friday. How you doing, Ingy? Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Ingy. Hello.
Ingy.
And then Easy says, oh, for the love of God, mate. And Matt, having to spell this out, meat sweats. MEAT, new word, SWEATS. Meat sweats. It's a real thing.
I tried to put the T-bone emoji, but I couldn't take it. Please, someone put the T-bone emoji in a comment, please.
Sure.
I would very much appreciate it.
And then a picture of a gaucho with a skewer of meat and tongs. So you could pick the meat off of the skewer so you can enjoy the wonder known as Radizio.
How many restaurants give each customer their own personal set of tongs? I think that is the bar that you've got to cross.
That's right.
You know,
That's
the
right.
line you got to get up to.
And the thing is, depending on what kind of meat or the cheese with the honey. Oh my God, the cheese with the honey.
What were those? Those things were like little balls of heaven.
Oh, they waiting for the comment in 5, 4, 3, 2. No, it's a mix of
mozzarella sticks ain't got nothing on them.
It's a mix of mozzarella and cheddar cheese. It's a Brazilian cheese, and then they grill that in the fire pit, and then they have honey that you could drizzle right on top of it. And it's funny. One of our dear Alita friends was talking about that on her Facebook page, and I mentioned the cheese and the honey because the cheese and the honey is a thing. It is definitely a thing.
Yay, Ingrid! Thank you.
Easy says, I like tongs better than chopsticks when trying to catch flies. And Ingy with 4 quality meat emoji of the wonderment known as Fogo. Thank you, Ingy. Appreciate that. I think the next time we go to Fogo, we'll live stream it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I think people will get 2 or 3. Austin, Sammy, you know about this. How many cameramen do we need for this? Let us know in the comments.
That'd be cool.
I
We can,
suspect-
bring
I
our
suspect
floodlights
Sammy-
with us. Set them up in the restaurant. They wouldn't mind, would they?
Oh, it's press. They love it. It's great. We'll get a 5 o'clock seating. We'll do 4 hours, ruin their whole dinner service. No, I'm kidding. 5 o'clock seating. We'll do the whole Fogo experience, but we'll have a conversation. We'll do a whole VF Talks from... Yeah,
That would be
from
an
Fogo.
interesting show because we would be chewing most of the time.
That's right. So it would require a lot of coordination of talking. Ingy just said, just went to a Din Tai Fung that opened here. Din Tai Fung. DIN, new word, TAI, new word, FUNG, that opened here.
I've never heard of that before.
Din Tai Fung. As he looks this up in a browser.
It is an upscale Chinese restaurant originating in Taiwan. A franchise that specializes in Chinese.
Hong
I'm
Yang.
gonna butcher this one. Yang
Yeah.
cuisine.
Wow. Oh my God, that looks good. So I'm gonna throw this out there. The next time I'm out there, I would love to. Oh man, that looks so damn good. Ingy, we have to do this at some point. I don't know the nearest Din Tai Fung place around me, but I'm definitely going to be out there sooner or later. I would love to enjoy that. The matcha smoothie was killer. There you go. There you go. That's all you know. Now I'm hungry. And I had dinner, and I'm hungry. Talking about this made me hungry.
Me too.
It's incredible. I mean, I should really put the mask back on so I don't eat, but I shouldn't put the mask back on. Here's a thought, guys, real quick. I mean, is it possible I can go through a 60-minute spin class with this on, knowing how bad I was suffocating after, 20 minutes?
I think only you know that answer.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. Do they want you to dress up for it?
Yeah, they kind of do.
No, they do want you to dress up for it.
They kind of do.
Because I was saying you could always wear it. Like if you're trying to like save money every month, and you're like, how can I get rid of this reoccurring bill?
Gym
for
membership?
A gym membership, and you're like, oh, I've already paid for a year. I'm sure they will gladly kick you out and refund you money if you wear that.
And I carry this
into a spin class. But then again, if they're asking for it, then they're asking for it.
Easy says, JV, you'll experience sweet. JV, you'll experience sweat meat face in 16 minutes with the mask on. 16 minutes, Easy says. 16. Ingy asks, are y'all dressing up this weekend?
Yes. I have a party tomorrow night, and I got to figure out what to dress as. I have an idea, but it's going to take some work. So we'll see if it works.
Dress as
I
double.
have Darth Vader on standby.
Easy also says, change your bank account, Paul.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's a way to avoid paying for the gym membership too.
Sorry, fraud. I don't have bank account anymore. Sorry, I don't know what to do over here.
Mm-hmm.
They say, we want the money. Then you start running. And that's part of the workout. It's a 4-mile run, running from the gym because you're not paying the bill. The more you know. And seriously, I don't recommend that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm dressing up as the devil. Probably the devil in some sort of suit. So more like Lucifer. And then doing that Saturday and Sunday.
Do you have a violin to go with your costume?
No, because I'm going to lose, apparently.
Yeah.
And then Easy says, after you do this, ask your higher power for forgiveness and hide.
Oh, it's like I'm sitting at church right now.
Tacos.
Book of Tacos, chapter 4, verses 3 to 5. $2 night. Jamie says, hi, Ingy and Easy. And then Ingy says, my kids are 5 and 4, so they are excited. Daughter is Aurora, aka Sleeping Beauty, and son is Prince Philip. I'm going to be Maleficent, and my husband, her Crow.
Maleficent is
Maleficent.
a great costume.
You know it's got butcher in it. Jamie says she's going to be a cop tomorrow for a friend's party, but I don't know. I have no creativity this year.
I would love
That's
to
how
see
I
the
feel this year.
Maleficent photo.
Maleficent.
I would love that if I could see that photo.
Maleficent. That's when I butcher it tomorrow.
I was on a Disney cruise, and one of the guests were dressed up as Maleficent because it was over Halloween. And everyone thought it was a cast member. It was so good. Oh, no, she's just a guest. Oh, okay.
They're doing autographs and signing merch.
That's pretty close to what happens on a Disney cruise, I'll tell you that much.
Rich says on the 5th day, he made the taco and saw it was good. Easy says can't get a goalie mask in Australia because they don't have hockey here.
Bummer.
Neither does Hartford. Oof. Oof. Too soon? Too soon, my friends in New England? Too soon? No. Moving right along.
People
Is
who
that,
watch
is that a
hockey
sick burn?
No, it's a Whaler joke. The Whalers moved out in '97. They've been in Carolina since '97. It's like they're still bitter about it. You're welcome.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Didn't know.
They don't know either. 25 years without NHL hockey in Hartford. There you go. No brass bonanza except for, minor league hockey. Minor league hockey. What, the Wolf Pack, or they did a Connecticut Whale for 2 seconds and then did a Wolf Pack again? You make up your mind. This minor league hockey talk. It's great. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know sports pretty well. Like, do you follow sports, or you just kind of know the ins and outs of the names and the where they move to and stuff like that? Do you follow?
Yeah, I do. I get mad when my teams lose. I'm very obnoxious when my teams win. Sometimes I do fantasy football or fantasy hockey or fantasy baseball. Yeah, I'm a fan. Matt, you're a fan too, I know.
I love sports ball.
Sports balls. Loves his sports balls.
Now, baseball. I have room in my head for baseball, and I love watching hockey live.
We gotta do that again, bro. Ingy says Costco has great costumes, by the way.
There you go.
When's
Their
the
big
next
yard decoration this year is two bride and groom skeleton, full size. Pretty cool.
When's the next Bears game, Matt?
Today.
Oh, today.
Oh, tomorrow. It's not Saturday. They play Saturday. And then I think there's a Sunday game as well.
Definitely would like to get back out there to see our Bears game. That was a fun afternoon for sure.
Could hook that up for sure. Yeah.
Easy says the last time I watched hockey was when I moved away from Canada in 2002. Go Bruins. So Easy likes the Boston Bruins. Let that sink in for a second. And Rich says I'm still trying to work out where the Raiders are currently. They're in Las Vegas. So if you see a slot machine, you'll probably see the Raiders. And Ingy says I saw that. LOL.
And the Raiders are doing pretty well. So if you like to bandwagon, jump aboard.
If you don't like hockey in Vegas, with the Golden Knights, then you got football in Vegas with the Raiders, and I'm sure they're gonna have a baseball team soon, and probably a basketball team soon. Easy says, let that sink in. They can beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. Well, Easy, anybody could beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. They suck.
Ooh, shots fired.
And for my dear Canadian friends from Toronto, I'm sorry. I'm right. When did this become Mike and the Mad Dog?
Going an hour and a half, I think.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm holding it past your bedtime.
Yeah, well, hey.
I'm gonna call it there too, because I gotta go shopping to figure out that costume for tomorrow.
Paul, go find that costume, and then when you decide, let me know. I'm curious on what you end up resonating to. I may not do the devil thing on Sunday. Hey, I may not even do the devil thing tomorrow in spin class. Who the heck knows? Let me know what you come up with.
Truthfully, if you do the thing in spin class, can you take a picture? Because I feel like that's gonna be hilarious. I'm also very curious how many people dress up for spin class tomorrow.
We had a trial. We had a trial run of it today. So she does today's class and tomorrow's class. And she had someone who is a personal trainer over there come with like a mask over his face to come in and scare everybody with double doors. And she was dressed.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic. And she was dressed in black with like a neon sort of thing around her. Like a neon sort of. But like the thing is, from my perspective in the back of the class, it looked like pearls. So I thought she was dressed up as Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That's serious.
Interesting.
Easy says Yankees are his favorite team. Easy, that I knew that's why I love you. I'm a Yankee fan, so thank you, bro. Jamie says, got a jet, guys. Always fun hearing you guys. I have a great night, everyone. P.S. You in spin class with that mask. Oh my God, don't pass out. I'll try not to. If I do, it'd be very funny. It'll have a lot of views. And Ingy
See
says,
you, Jamie.
I'll dress up for jazzercise if you do for spin class. So if you do jazzercise, do it in a costume, and then we could do this together. It'd be fantastic. Matt, Paul, appreciate you guys jumping on tonight. I hope whatever you do this Halloween weekend, you do it safe and you have a great time. And if you do pick a new costume, let me know, because I'm curious to see what you guys pick.
You too, sir. Have a good night.
You too.
Yeah, happy Halloween. We'll keep you posted.
Happy Halloween. Have a great night. And I'm going to go put a bow on this. Good night.
Everyone.
Night.
And go back to Maine. There I am. Hey, how's it going? I don't know. Let me finish in this, right? I started in this, I finish in this. Okay. I'm trying to imagine me, spinning for 60 minutes with this mask on. And I don't know if it's going to happen. It might, but I don't know if it's going to. But I'm going to give it a shot. Tuesday on Adventure, where's my fork? I have a staff. Here's my staff. There we go. Tuesday on Adventure Forward, we have an interview almost confirmed, and when we know what that is, we will let you know in Facebook and YouTube what that interview is. Easy says, so I'm going to try to get this comment up and not pass out. Easy says, punch holes in it for air. I think that's a great idea. Thursday, we have a conversation about tying everything back together from what we've discussed the last 4 or 5 weeks about mental health and about, being your best advocate. So basically, it's a review show Thursday night. And then next Friday, we're going to do another episode of VF Talks where we talk about anything and everything. And no, without this mask on, there will be no mask next week because breathing is important, right? I think you all can attest to that. So until then, I can't believe I'm doing this with the mask on. I'm going to say the same thing I say at the end of every Venture Forward VF Talks. Stay safe, stay sane, stay strong, stay sober. You're worth it. Have a great night. Have a happy and healthy Halloween. Stay safe. And I'll see you Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for the next episode of The Venture Forward. Have a great night. Fly be free.
Heading to Vegas in my blue striped car. She's riding shotgun and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got the style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. The sky is blue, I got the sun in my eyes. It can't get better than when she makes that smile. Yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. I'm gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's she's got a ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. 1, 2, 3, hey, yo.